Well, foi mateka da in mai tiga neno Tami Be TV nya Steven Palaring amete mona Acholi podcast mamekwa beru kar malach foi ka to maga tien wa binwa ko lok ma per teka da atien wa mero neno atira ne kit ma chalo ai politics furu tuma e lobo Uganda botwa ka ene ne chaka neno do apar bit mi do ma chel abolu ku yo beru ka time wa chako gi pa president wa bino pa president ka chel gi MPs ni de piari we rio beru pa local government ya meno ka chilgi city mayors ka chilgi a lot mayor milo Uganda akidong bene wa ber ni de piari we bero o beru pa division mayors team ne ni bene kitiga bolu kui mayor wo komi adeki mi sub county ka chilgi councilor ma megge donc gen matin itami Be TV wa mero nyware wa mero nen la peñ madera da dai lokum julu lo tela matene ya Acholi atini ning pero mo tika kwene ci studio Tami Be TV ameta mona fo matera da ana tigelo diro ma lo tena magunyuro mirge kirman me cuyi wibiye lo tenne ni kay kirman mi tela ya Acholi kay dir ke way lo teno ento nogi don ay kirman mi tela guti yo ti rom mi tela rom ma pat pare kani a chak former chekene no former president current president meno pa vulo go tele rom pa vulo rom pol ci dong ameta mona chak ke jollo ala dit honorable nen chan Richard appeal mawber la tela gulu university tela East African Institute machalo way gil president kidong bene tele rom pat a studio ma meko bene watie ki la dit Udong Brian Miguel kumbete president mi East African Institute ento hotel Roma pat ana meta chakke jolo la dira pil no dang wari ma po wanen meta joli mate a joli Tami Be TV ner maten dit politics po to ko kumi ma nyut inda mod jumatin Tami Be
afo total management mi Tami Be TV kachel ki host maga megwa la dit Palaring Steven en yo mio antela o aning over tela mi East African Institute talo gil president bora la dira gwa ko ma be adida tiu mater an kilonya ni onen chan Richard appeal aberu gatela iguli university talo GRC mi faculty of education aberu ben minister mi national foreign affairs guli university 21st gil government aberu gil president mi apara biche mi gulu mi East African Institute kama watela mabe chwa ane ngoba bene boromera mokane achung bene ye mokarni chalo councilor a beach pa volumi gulo city local government chi kuine vora berti level malamal tiendre gitiu kere level malamal wero pe wano kero mitelo vulu barangeni fudu atiki ganni wo berga mi okon mi leadership board vulu level ma pat avoid tuan
kakara foye wakati ge karman a jol la diro Dong Brian Miguel tie gil president kombete eni mi East African Institute dak bene a ngeo en hotel Roma Pol rompa vulo madon kombete no mero chere community politics ya bran wakati ge karman a joli mod jomatika neno Tami Be TV
be foye matek jomatika lepo wa ki vorbe ma pak duju foye la dit ostumiara Palaring chumara kombre donen chan kare kwa yake anya Miguel Brand Odong elo metela atero loa ni lotino kwan mi no district charo won kom palotino kwan duju mi no district ite forum mi do ni Uganda National Students Association ichane ma loni atero telo lotino kwan mi East African Institute for Management Science chalo gil president dagatie la member Mabero council madiet magalwan the National Students Council me lo Uganda lo kuma berpenganane omo time kum kit machalo lutino kwana merke do kere Uganda lo ye mo karoni ata mo ke la tele lutino kwana pakar malaj da don bene konyo wax me community ya nyuro mirana da chum me bero council mangwen pel wax me lebalain word dugi kuyene wani rema no
kakare
but wati bakke mena ne
da dan wajib kita ini rema apa yang ke wajib ne mur ngaru para pe winye mabe
bal pe wan te yele menene wo bak ya wanene wa chok wo gang ile bo mo te yene
kakare o foi matek brana amita mona chak ke bord la dit unen chan Richard Apil ka wa lo ke lokum tela ya chuli inen wachine mono vulo metane ne mono jumati tela kumbeten lu diru magiti tela mamma ka gitika cherno gitika julu vulo ke tenening ineno jemene tinening ana mero tin kong de yak ma chalwa yen vulu ke kome
afo to trial la diet palaring ki Tommy Bay TV mimi opportunity makomani ipenye la penye mabe adida gena be wacha yeni ya Acholi watiki gen maklioni generation gap now generation gap ite lokani lutela madong mwaka gite cher yutiano ne magenti mwaka Pierre Beach ki wiye magenti tela ki donc vulu mafute danya tela magi aki institution new university level ma part new tela level mi vulu there's a very big gap idiere now big gap any tegi gen makiloni lack of mentorship idiere mataka de
julu dano peke
julu dano pe where no opportunity tela no olo idara kikore but unlike those days no bad mangi go akima care university kimwa kapiero wadder o chair parliament udonga to o akima care university o chair parliament meno no lutela manu gitie madon no gitie ukelo gino gitie Zakaria Olum gino gitie gene go mako ching joni mago aki university new institution chigo chair parliament komberi chani from 2021 to 2026 year man mo tion piti vulumo e Acholi mati chair parliament mo ka Pierre Beach mo ka Pierre Ngwen mo ka Pierre Bichel mo ka Pierre Biar unlike Achele kan
neni chono no julo dano tie
yes neno chono no julo dano tie
o ekene mo ka Alibario ke Pierre Rio ya Chel o bieno ke rati de Pierre Rio Bichele julo dano pete
donc kay were kat donc no dare ke kore an te lokani lo tela wani gen piti are preparing the next future leaders to take up position manyor ne watiki père matera de dani gubuga kamiyo tela kumano la banya la ma kan ana chung mi bere youth council 5 mi gulu city
manyor ne mono kete neno kwere Richard ineno wayl mon lu tela makum karni eni piene pegitika julu dano mirgi be pakame wego tela
pere they don't have interest me wego tela o wego kay bere ne ane ingeba I want to give you a very good example. Mage wayni la diet no bad man. O tiere parliament, o dugu, o chung LC5, mi gulu, o wero, o tiero for more than 20 years. Ite ane. Now, any kelu wini in that between any dano maduong go berga nongo tela. 11 ma part pan moge tiero represent dan ko berchani vulu imwaga wani. They are not empowering us in the first place. Secondly, petigi miyanwa opportunity tela. Gina getima eni weki konyi mati vulu either no yaki family, either no babane ti minister o babane no tie ngaromwa diet gamente iromi moy iromi police iromi prison
manyote wek en vuri kat kwi ya Acholi ke yabo neno anga matingi
now wek ka jomo kene gi mier go bieno ga chuoke piano go bieno we gi bieno ga chuoke with instruction kila diet mo ne minister mo no mi instruction ni amier ne palaring ko chiero representing vulu ti jomo kendo gi pornge palaring no gi bieno ga luoro lok panget mo or gini ne voluntary mentorship pere lo Acholi
manyote ni mono politics me godfather diet ma pelare
a level mala dida we am ka bera ne ane mi good example wano ber ki ye me memo parliament pa vulu mo ga Liberio ki Pierre wache ngato kar kui ki luoni o court Boniface it is on record ni you have relationship ki family for general ma chel ilo Acholi kan o me a lot of support it has seen everywhere Oscar magiluni Oscar uchung not an memo parliament family mo akiye unungeo kubere chane watigi northern youth MP kilone chala elmal kapel mi kara moja Mina is a minister. Mi kara moja. Mina ti minister, state minister, mi gender. So it nyurni latian mo eken maybe bino giri tela. Ma bane pege ngeo ma mane pege ngeo nyo wata mo eken pega mo ka pe daru ke kore ngaro mo eken bo ma ko chi pe in northern Uganda kan wa ya Acholi. Mo nyoto tele mentorship mo pere matitime.
Kakare Miguel amete mona kele iloke ene lok ma pera te kada lu tela ma magiti kom karne ni mono gitika julu dano gitika julu vule lok metela
Palaring atama foi matek mera chak waju ni le mo luor ni ya Acholi chani wono pere ki joma warom tu kelle ba chule net lo tela ni komgi po pere ki lo tela ya Acholi kan kan ya ronel ke mer wa yete ki tela chu mer e ponyu wi tela beru genango I think that is geno mi wa chakere tela o beru genango chi no ni kan yine no dano matino in wani and always I don't buy the narrative ni kama kero chara parliament don't kama kero chara parliament anga mo kama kero chu bien city council council ma big because gang mi wa jingi kan tenane so the bad thing to me the bad thing to me and any Broadway gulu city kind when you Acholi sub-region ya loro and no ni kakana la tien matiga nyim ma we kwire ma be and don't recharge wrong wala providing armo pagengi chero gurnimo chero wan jo agera wo bien ken down wa yaro peno god mo penge wa don wa down chane gen na pertek mo mir wa ne chane kan ene lok ne gi pega grooming down ni goba kitika grooming down to the few fortunate people penny
man yuta inda ko mi gum ngato mo tiga juli
penny an ya chaka loka kwa wa
yen ke winyu lok pa statement pa ngoma unen chan wa ke ngoma tiga wa ne apoka tie nyurni mono yen ber ne chal gwa ke age at moni ma be ma tiga juli ni
ya chaka loka an penyu ni tela beru yango ka kwa wa ni wa per kilo tela erwa tiki dealers so ka grooming tie no ki pa grooming lo tela kitika grooming dealers me guajo
so kombete ene
me guajo do kicha pa do gang money penny ka no wa na chera yo tino ne anero ni anga ma romo picking up from kamana where ye in the deals che kwa ngaro mo ke family whether they kepa bonyo per
FDC fega group
but one more we have the passion me leadership we take one beer no take care me tell ngaro mo per ko nyo in grooming one kara mo kara ngej ma pero wa chira ngej la tela mo making statement ni kayin tamne in the react total che tamne MP mo bi ma ko chi grooming in where in do la tela she forget why must I groom someone may nge obi ko nyo ko man berie en gi ma wa in ka ngoro me ken ma ketika grooming get it because joma get on your channel community they grooming them they grooming them to become dealers kan ka yin inge ni ate chu be cancel ma big bulu and chuna ni uno ke kum lok chuna ni no ke kum lok pamero tiene maduong after you come and pour 150 million kono bol ku now when is only 130 you pour 150 million no yimira antim mo inge adon with that mental dini tell is about chende so kada don in position of tella chende ma bino chalo youth livelihood fund ma bino mero vulu nongi I get all my ways men no ne we ana benefiting penangi ni tell is all about no chende
man yote ya Acholi ki pe ka julo lo tela ergo te ka julo dealers
yes look who actually
and kid man me grooming lo tela peke
we cha ana wochi la bon luor ni kenani in all the sub-regions more take Uganda ni the sub-regions that makes up Uganda Acholi pe lo tela ka lo kum tela ya Acholi kind they will run and mention the name Hudongoto they will run and mention the name Noban Mo they will run and mention the name Regan Kum mokene of the current generation kono ngoma de ati mekegi can you open you anyway I want you grooming more pepe okay in here Eastern Uganda the names mono ke luongi 25-30 years ago my channel pa ke luongi penny there was emergence of generation leaders mago bino after jo chani jo chani ko jona ke team ene ke chiara ka consulting gen ke kenu ko ngomi re team ero kai ni chan ke ero lo nyin lo tela kir mero da few persons mo mero ke lo nyin ke wa ka e wa tela long tie kir mo na yang chung pe kar kui do lo la tela pente ki chane kir mana yang fu pia te mo ko nomination form do lo la tela pente ki chande pente ki influence mo wa ko yene kar kui no yi por kui
Miguel Manyutani mono jumati tela ya Acholi gineno won vulu mauti ka bine tela chalo watine mono jumadiri maja be kwanyo gi okay tela mirgi peme weko tela
jomate ka all in persons metela ni are tools magi tiu ketki so gien ke kene pegene an rotin matino chalo thread ero jomo chwala gi bene an rotin matino chalo thread
manyur giti chobo mir pa jomone
yes
it thing
gidet mir yoin tieme nani joma ker ke office ke pleasing gen kirin palaren kay ma obora kilogang kay ma obora kilogang bora pa kay nyo go pa kay yen kilogang ta ka pira me be
kakare e mero meto ke moni man ka jolo la dit deputy RCC
meto lok ma umar waje ni grooming matia teme lo Acholi kitia grooming people who are ignorant people who are incompetent and a gemer negotiate office where teach get good bed youth and in any way those people they don't think of tomorrow they don't care about their reputation they don't have moral authority actually to protect kagichera office they do what makes them happy tell me some of the councillors were groomed they were supporting in 2021 they opted to sell wetland because they don't have reputation to protect so these are the kind of leadership for us the youth Anachung Youth Council fire for Gulu City. The person they poured a lot of money on cannot even write his name and make a statement to represent the youth in Gulu City. But he was given money to represent youth. Now, such kind of Natayeni Kauchera office, he round teach kere to push certain things. No wonder in 2021, he was among the people who even distributed chante which after wetland. And yet he was a youth councillor.
Baritiki evident
Yes, yes. So ana bi wotini joma gi tia chwako gi ni go tiaro le tela ni people ma gi town ni ka dire kan issue be bi tie interest pa Acholi mo ti gena ngo interest ba bulu mi le ba Acholi ti gena ngo they cannot present neno gi tie ni a cham me ya a ben mer ma be ero lwa pero gi pe because after all tiana ma gi ber ka poko ne during campaign ki mi no ga mia so ngata mi no gi tiana ni has more authority on them than the community who have given them the support.
Kakare ento wan machalo way bulu wa ngeyo ko ngo makelo way tela.
Yes. Ana watching when I come to ma bionu ka chung tell youth councillor. I knew the history of youth me Gulu City and Acholi. You get there's there's a rising issue of unemployment. Timatera de Gulu City. Look, but the street kids are rising every day in Gulu City. Well, what a year. Erkuberi Chani, I thank the government, President Museveni, and NRM. Tiki Nerma Bear did the board Fulu, what Tiki Youth Livelihood Fund. In the 5 years, Mokarni, Gulu City no Tiana around 423 million for Youth Livelihood Fund. Government of me 30% of PTM, board Fulu. What Tiki President Zono Hub, Kacha, you ding. But now, Mero Betit Palatela Fulu ni, this money, should be disbursed. Both youth groups. We're taking youth and women empowerment fund. So, we are one mobilizing full oloto for the you should make unemployment. Kachiana no berka donye ching full in their groups. Ko go block. We're taking nero beko be chani. We are going in a digital way right now. Vulumi Gulu City, they're very smart. In an vule in mati you get it in bay TV kani. These people should be promoted. How should we promote them? They are content creators. We need to develop them. We need to empower them. We are good a platform. Make it no chance to get paid. Meron no nero erdo. Ke nero ni ideas wani. Kawachira office in 5 years. We may become a problem in certain position. We are making all wow. We are nero wapo meta nyim.
Kakare afoy matek yin metika nero tami be TV nya pala ring. Ini matina watika nywako lok mapera tere ilok me julu lotela. Matina ya Acholi ero ni mono tika time. Ameta mona jol la dit Peter Banya Mathieu deputy RCC ento itami be TV ini matin ini aluon en machalo Banya pe office bo mi tame ma chale way mun en banya en ma chale way la tena chuli neno ne ning lok me julu dano so no one should attach him with the office kombete ene manyuto tika mi tame ma chale way mun banya en pe ma chale way deputy RCC la dit o mete mun wa joli tame be TV foyo mini wa chewani ana ngeni mono in dana may bedo busy ni chaka ma peon rui ber ka chaka ma pol ento adido gi chim o were o ka en la dit ko e gam ge mo ma lupe ki lokum julu lutela ya chuli ero ni mono tika time inero ni ning vulu ma kom kare tela weka chingi ke te mir go kar go la jobe a juli
para rin for kilo wir ma tisti ki ambeta fo joma tinano la pentie ni anga ma miru julgi anga ma miru timo
julgi
nga ma miru julgi lukin ga nga miru julgi an julole bien ni ma ko bolupi
lukin ga nga miru julgi ke de jomati tela ma cham ma ko beri tela
lukin gang eni julu in yere lukin gang eni gitie ki those votes at the end of the day ke yer la tela macha ngamatime in tamni kumbe la tela mo machon rom wachini ngari ko bien kom piano ki yer David dor mais mi wot kit mi team kit buñu loxi pobu wiñu bien tamni an ko be donc yera loi ene mo yer an so the only group of daron in quotes magramo jululu tela ene lu bol kui kawa minute where money bi dor wapi mo ga dek i dor wa ki long pi mo ga rio i dor wa ki mo ga chiel ki long e so ba be mo nyiti bo yer nga to kene a jula ni ki jullu tela e oni pe julle lo da be la tela man ni anda ka
e rom ndo lo ken la det banya lok man me jullu lo tela man ni mo jomati office magiti tela go jul nger mo
pe gi julle
bulu mir forget and relax
ni ki jul go ni jul jomati office
ke jul lo tela ma foot pa doñi lo teno ma teno ma ndogiti doñi office itela
you see leadership is all about your intention and commitment mire nen ni tela ba beti ni ning ngene tela is not about ni donc here at your office but I think you know watching in the next Mwaka beach amiro be council 5 okay la penti ni mwana jo the target group ma unity ka tic ko gini tika tic ni ning e chata mwana kadir ba watching okay para ringera daba kuiri era chele ne pere pero wilu long pe wilu romo wilu mo ki tim ki ket chele mon ba de tiri wiiri ini chata te jomu kene ma kene ket billion chele wigi wil taxlu tela lu yeo way fu dag cer gi yer opponent ma mege because the foundation is not
eno ni tiela de banya
duata
e kero chile ko ngarmoni fu dak dano bo wego en
ma duata duong ba mi ta chet ke duong you see it's not about Chene at the end of the day Chene yes Romo contributing almost 60% of your success in campaign because campaign makun is all about Chene but the other 40% Chene Romo reti initi ka tikilu kin gang ni ning e raw no ngarmo ma pe ki Chene ka wiya po ma be de history kita winyo kere kar ma father nero biro ka chungu 2021 lukin gang ero biro ka joko Chene ire ngona ngi loke this is not something new now la pentini pe ngondu kin gang cha ko joko Chene is your father nan ni indo ke de ci donc chung you represent our interest of the general lukin gang ba in bele para ring ma bena
man yota lukin gang e julu la tela monni
yes
ento la dir banya nini chone ya chule chon ge chon inoni mono lo dir ka go nerne la ten moni kwiri ke mako chien ke yabo tere ke nyota yo eno ni beno teme politics wa mao ge emma ini logo ge nyengene ke julu ge jula ngoma ini waji
ping do la kheo
so wan vurdon wa ngiyo ge keta pe la ke
lo da ku ngarma lir watiere ke tabla dir mo lir watiri wang makun embe mi te ki to ni kon ki yeli ki taw juri makun inde meti do no nerwa ha o diro nyeri edi ko mer ko yabwa ko ba do minister mo ti ner so in first of all mi li watiri i team jimi mo weko kere ni jo ma migi ke kero ni i robe la tela ba be ngato juri pe ko aki ya chori la la hamonyo nyankole mo ne la tire ni kwiri ko ate o ti office bora but my intention to me actually in a constituency. Watching it, bet kit and team kit and mean all the opportunities. Yabu you irbolu dir ma mir lok kwet gi ma dir ma ya ke bi cer ka ciu ke go yer si wala dir ke ko ja kit watching it ko da tini ko yiri mana tena ngari. Those examples are there. But kar ke de ngene ma migi me ot kar ke de pijulu in. Tam ni jula du ken gang julu down through streamlining certain things. And then in yourself, you contribute the majority of it. How do you behave in society? Do you have credibility? Ke chunka lo inyim dan mo gitaw ni. Yo ni met one deal mo ko lo mo ti ko a cher. Yes, lutera mo ko ti makadi lo wono dan ti ngu la ko do cher wet plan la ko do ti mo gera kete.
No dano tiga
Dan ti nguru.
En manu ti mo campaign.
Makere be mai ti me ti ka woti be me wadi ha nyeri er ni mero chu nyeri ka do o mi na ko char walam. Dan cha ko lo mo be free be ko ba balot ge wa gera wa warga to show interest. Mangiti how you behave in society. It grooms you. Now, ke lutela mo kita ya Acholi ma yang mo ber ka yer tek dog ba. Ka do gi tek Acholi way don kum la tela. Cer ke me o ma tek wa ji nyeri eni do lo cha la choki kume. Era do bi ni teach. That generation is gone. Generation makumbi tieni 79% vulu. The question is in kereti la tela 11 money e on. Vulu gubu penni mana. What do you have for us? Ngo met kere for us. Itika beri kinwa ento
Ikelo lok ma pera tek. 79% pa nyole mi lobi Uganda te vulu.
Yes.
Manyuto ni mono vulu uno geramo ke la ma dira da.
ena pege gemme
Da geramo no
gi chata ke kengi
vulu pe gemme
mat wala
bene peke romo weko tela e ching peke romo weko tela mi Uganda e ching vulu ne anu ne.
ke nero
Pian go gibi chuwa no
o bol ki bala wa ki Uganda timon the highest percentage
Okay.
gire na dar concentrating kum mege para di ngin pe gemme cho di ko jor gi mi ali bari to loko tambu yo wa nyer mi da karpa nyela wo bol wali mi bi jigen now credibility but that one pay blaming Vuru because of that they are the majority their needs are more than for any age group in the country.
Jui dano loko ni mono vulu pe gemme vulu kono ngo ento e kare mi politics en wan vulu ma po gana de da ko mero ma pe la
But wo ma le wen ken yan ku ronyo
no par ngam yo kini wa wo to twal ni no kuira be wa pere
exactly
no wa tiar ko
you know man
no wa me ni no kui man yor duong pa vulu be en magi duong
that is a fact
en magi duong be dak pa gi bolo kui
inero yen ke nen momo tier ke polling station very early in the morning jo maybe no polling station any mo madam
no vulu te nero
because Vulu can make a change kaguri dogini let us participate collectively and jointly ke chair council for Vulu there's always chaos real chaos the moment channel the chaos disappears so the aspect of share them people be rije papadano for us to have upright lutela kita why lutela penny ingene bajal chan leer bedok chan we on harmony team gu mom mi reporting and you cannot blame Vulu eguni piana fine arabi Vuru ke harmony tike la chene pinga chara Vuru ke makor ke mi la chene and then secondly ini mi achiri ngali bari o kiken en harmony mi ali pier rio pinga chara Vuru ke ya chara ngatu mi amadwongi genang inguni gi waji tele bon magi waji dongin gi tiyo ki kunu but tiyo ki kunu peki ngeni the policies make bi chara kai timoneni any mamegi mi representing their best interest more than mo wachi wani ki yela ngatu teki me representing interest pa Vuru indika wachwani mir wano cheri gang kwan wano noni kwando puwa mero charu Vuru wa mero teach wa mero chene jepa wa eno chene eoni oi jepa wa nini those are naked truth you need to understand can you ask to address the challenge of youth challenge in this country we need to have someone representing Vulu majority Vulu
kakare geno kene ma met mona penyi la dir peta banya eni party penyi ma chalo RCC ento dar ma pol ko nyoni gi bero dak gi loro gi noni mono gamente ma meko mi NRM ene do balo tele Uganda ma teka da lok metit ki chenno bieno kenyo wer Vulu ma keyor ne pere ramo donye tela ini gamo ne ngoy
nyuta
gamente pa NRM o bieno balo tele Uganda ka dong gi moni pe ngero ni mo pe lok me politics me godfather
jo mo kene ene magiti parties cham kene mo nyepe giti ki chene mi chere parliament giti ki ngo ilo mo kene matie e gidi matie Kenya gi Tanzania gi Africa woni wilo wen da campaigning la boti chene wilo boti kala kay
ba check pa dun me yebe pe yeti ki chene
wilo bo chene pa
ana chilling ma pot ma meku onyo
chene ma arabi tiu kere pa bi tiu ni para ringam chene chere yera abi facilitating council mamega abi facilitating
no way ti way la penya ni
ka way la penya ti kili kum do ken kita ki tiu kere ki chene
piana ni mono pot ma migi tiyu gi chene ma tega da dano ma pol waje ne mono pot NRM ni chakka ma gi donyi multi party system ma ali bario kabi lok metit ki chene donc ti ma tega da ma pot ma meku ni ayo kelo
yen chene me ti kere oti wele perom ki makara nyam ti kere ore
Miguel Merugamo gi moni na
I'm concluding you see ke watching party politics is all about protect.
I mean, one multi NRM kage yabo loge. Chi chako you see, you know.
No. I don't mean kume.
They what you see you.
I'm watching reality. Politics is all about protecting your interest. Politics is not about ni yar ni ngarbono teo. Tela peti ni agam tela cha mi about ngarmoni. Ngarmoni will do what it takes to retain power. Ata mi ngene oni. Baby baby why the yar ni anda ti president do bet kita no. Ngoma miro to keep myself in power. Dan ma mega miro chene mini gi chene gu chere constituency gu campaigning gu facilitating their vote protectors gu timo that all needs money. My only bekene ani iwilobo lung pe wachani dielo mo ma peti ki chene. In fact Kenya down to gi tuchi helicopter mi chere campaign. You got down to chan. In Kenya ke chere den college senators ko nga MPs gi neoni. These people feels rich. Da pentieni gi karni ni gi biir me lo ki dog ci dog mi ni kuy ngona gi lo do la xew chene elu bana mario
kakari Miguel no Merugamo gi moni ka dugu bot la dir peta banya
amer konyo la dir peta ina ba tiki chana ma check ye ma EC ye ne la commission ye ena ye tiki chana me yo posters ni tiki chana me transport and yourself me chara bedu kui tiki chana me tengo du jomo ber ka bu ñu lokki campaign era petit kichiane maki pogo diko chon ma bolu kui diga ere an hour again to go and tell me come I was a victim level line word my opponent distributed near potem campaign he distributed 10,000 shilling per the gola it down ma chaga bolu kui imir wajabani is that is right
and amir penini now how the population of Labour Line is densely populated you are look with the facts. Labour Line is densely populated. Can they watching it cheto house by house at 10,000 kawa chero kwan? Where do they get that kind of money? And I don't have it.
No me rekonge punya ne nyiro no PID. In our Labour Line, we have 2,700 registered voters. But those who turn up the vote obey only 320.
Why?
Why?
That means that the problem here bought in can you money? So your opponent, how many votes did he get? If I'm to ask,
he got 201 votes.
201. Yet the voters are in 2,000 plus.
Yes.
The question is, where are the rest of the voters? Where are they? That means on the other side, you didn't do the due diligence. On that, they mobilized down to come and vote in big numbers. So the other year, mobilizing Matawani, that is my target.
Mobilizing doesn't mean giving them money.
No.
Brand, you look at my meter monoke tem dog yes. Sharing experience, mamiki kwetwa, ma ini beri PM, machalo wa vulonyo down my yacht, peho ini no tika kwene.
Atamo la det coloring ke audio mati e kan. Ina ba? Atamo aron wacho proudly ni raise mukara ini. Ana ya better candidate maputi with channel madungo to pena per channel. But I also want to say I didn't finish as the last person in the race. Atiro na Mario.
Okay.
I take the credit ni. Manong mare kene yele kere alwenye kenji mateki channel atiro na Mario. Kaono and I accept him to be stupid and pick a candidate for mayorship. City mayor, Onyo division mayor, and wait kere in all the areas in which the charga I would have got the money on your car. But that is not me. Because I do not need to be stupid to be given a position of leadership. Kani tiene mana beno keyboard down, keyboard luchung lu wara nyo keyboard ngarmo and you work anaka
e manyute bulu mo kene karo kui pe ane dinge kom ngaro mo
because they're given money tiana ni kitim on the last day kita waje kerni borwa level line can you start to gather people and talk to them the real voters the chenke pay no down gang which are when getting businesses gidu gang di wo
city for lam
for city for lam actually percentage badan ma polo bolo kui the level line do not stay in level line. You get the point. So gina ana karaoke yeah and during this campaign and then about when my first campaign ma yubo. La der mo plan la tiana na influence before bini tela. Entro anga mo mati ni. Awa yela der statement ni. Neruna nyolaka ya luak me level line. Ene gino kele tela. Kada mirno ngarmo bini ngea we ana ka kui. Chitwa pa bere tela.
But let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Nono gini Morris Udong. Anga amati kichene bila wala wara.
No plug channel. No plug channel.
Nono pay
He
kichene.
didn't campaign.
Okay.
That is the fact. No did not hold even a single rally of his own, but a word and a mega hold. You get the point. So when you talk about the grooming, she when mega hold tell no que lo choque about word campaign, which technically she didn't even at a single point say vote no.
Nono has more money than Udong.
Not this
Nono
personal money.
has more money.
Not this
Even
personal money.
personal money. Nono has more money than Udong.
So that is it. Now, as I go to conclude, the fact is Nono has money because NATA almost everything from gang and mega. No, I mean it. He's a driver. He's a personal assistant. So you have the money from Parliament straight. Yeah. So now
he's also still a councillor. So
he's a sitting councillor. Now gana amir wa ina ludiro chalo megi chalo one wa gana ana mir meno donya e chani ba and a very honest discussion ni mete mon ni an ka vuri woringa kada supporting an machirin elected position mama chel permitted. So one jomo can we are not willing to lie it down. We are worrying one you see us jomo chalo jomo radio. And one joke and we are not willing to change. Now, Mario, meet kong a bit ke biological background more near chocolate ke supporting an. Atang permit.
No.
It is not very important. Man, the meet kong a bit down my pele game come idea ni whether by on your Rajit community ka we supporting an.
Yes.
Because I am a gentleman ma kaita wanyini tino diro me rocho a chat a wetland whether I am in a position of leadership or not chimi wencha no we cannot do this in a type of American community. We need kind of leaders ma kondi chino nyo the wo kino nyo diko wayo loka chill and loka ne sticks to it whether uchero I Rome when you take a pain gari loka chill oni my chan wa peka kid gini madon wa peka kid gini chalo dir madon nyimwa. We cannot come to groom American. Where do you leave us? And one chance I take a biano, nomination of Biano Biano. And my Bione, I consider my integrity near a walkie. I take a biano.
My queen, my money, pretty bit to go.
I do good. I think I do actually. Narmona, I take a tamone, a yin more may be around, one for the road, but take a biano chum. Naratamone, and get being new mirror. Yellow down and mirror chung, chicken beer me, a million Chelsea, well, race, but take a beer.
Man, you take politics, but lock me chat, will bury you. Okay, you Romirni, you ain't at the program from Chicky Chuli,
where you get down. Now, those are three things, my team. Where I give up. Energy, my team. So, you can want the in la did money pay, berry, when 1 week cannot come to groom. And grooming down starts before normally when you from before doing your office. Example of 5 or 9. Leadership is not only political. Father Nan was groomed by the Catholic Church before becoming a politician. He was given a platform. One year before picking nomination form. He was all over social media and all that. That brought him. So the Catholic Church gave him the platform to exercise his leadership. He did it. One time, one mobile queen, Kero, women were the first grooming. By entrusting us with the queen. And we are leading them. There is not much complaint. Actually, there is no complaint. We have been in a community where
actually we want to where
ideas, the fact is the Mario in the community politics me actually new bulu. My chill and the principles are not the practice. More my chill. Mario.
No, maki wajo any pig na
Yes. Gimnate kata nyo miyagi tea and pig gimna chaka team on ground. Mario and in any political season there is ideas versus money. Looking gang one luchan ma no we are all poor. Dame luchan. And in to a level where like in gang your queen would consider and take the money you're bringing other than the message you're giving.
Yeah, I think I want to say something. Now,
we are killing a pill. It better go my deep name.
for la diet and senior na is one of my mentor. I follow
Actually,
him
he
a lot.
groomed you.
Yeah, he groomed me.
No,
At least at one point, he sat me down and told me the right thing to do. So that is part of the mentorship. Now, and there's one big problem. I want to say this. There's no serious mentorship in our political party. As one of the role of a political party, you need to mentor. You need to recruit people. You need to give them a sense of direction.
Then another thing is retaining
them.
the people you already have.
The youth who are active in the NRM are only there for money. Put one youth leader of National Unity Platform of a DP and put the one of NRM to deliberate the issue, Pavulu, then you're going to see the quality. Let me tell you, I don't support National Unity Platform. I support NRM. I grew up in NRM family. But I've been watching National Unity Platform. They have a school of leadership. By the way, after every 6-month intake, no get enrolling Vulu, get your things on democracy, leadership, governance, management. At the pair of my board, we only see all the Chankwanzi. It's a good place. Yeah, now even people have ni Chankwanzi, you're going to come with envelope. Now people fight to go to Chankwanzi, not even to concentrate to get the ideology. And I'm the beneficiary of that ideology. And I like it so much.
You are donkey bad.
Yes, and I know ideology, my bear I did that. But Permatia, you can gang down there and get here, you're going to come back with money. People fight to go there. In the quality of Vulu Matitela in our political party of NRM. The best example, see the youth representative Migulu City. See them. People who hold the flag of a party to represent Vulu Migulu City. Gulu City is one of the cities. I'm going to come to that. Now, so and what you need, Mirwachak Gen Maculoni mentorship in our party. Bien guy now, DP team. Our party, we do not even sit in a youth summit, by the way. Me for you Vulu. For 5 years, more to me. So these are the things. These are the platform. Vulu me go better team applying. African Union Youth Summit. NRM should be able to send youth kuno. We should send youth in a student commonwealth meeting. Berutie erjomachero kujane. Lieutenant by ministers, lieutenant by generals, lieutenant by MPs who go there to sleep and sign allowance. We are lacking mentorship, and our leaders are not mentoring, and are actually not mentoring us. That's the very big thing. One bolukuyo berutie la chincha.
Kenya da meka yo boberu.
Bolukuyo berutie. Yes. And abera lokilo bolkui. Eniano bolkui beniano. No, in fact, bolkui amiano beniano poro bongwen. And abera mega team campaign. Atama ni bolkui
bongwen.
Yes. Now the law, I win you get bolkui eniano poro achiel. I had to adjust. Now, the bolkui wa igulisira timi ario ke piar bor we bor. Pavulu. Ano ke pa aban king, nga aban king. Opposite ngat Churchill Court. Vulu Berukono. Yes, la Chuachelo Pound, Vulu Berukono, Kitarobia almost 50 crates. Kidian Rio.
Murrugging or
Yes, Lotel Papa, me and Arrow in Polevengo Berukono. To celebrate with the youth vulu me in the morning vulu jarga bolu kui they don't know who to vote go jarga bolu der ke kon that's the reality yeah. So these are the things and a pen we ni a youth representative no chanta any ki kwane le chenja bolu kui me primary pa northern youth MP dan rie ba kan ke rie ke mina limia der and le bolu kui pa nas pa primary minas mi memo parliament the entire district me northern Uganda in Ngewel district me northern Uganda le bolu kui be dana bo ngwen in Oberdan Pierre Wachiel. Now, Pierre Wachiel and Yao Galimia there, each in the entire district. La term enemy is not formally employed anywhere. No chana any kikwane. I think a buluki bafulu and then this thing of electoral college, Merke Kwanyo.
Pedom to you.
Yes, the Youth Council Act should be amended. Kwan local electoral college voting no can you remember youth council 5 Migulu City you should be able to move in the entire
after all vulu Igulu City pedeti dan mi ario ge pierre bangwen
now to know you tin direct bolo kui pa national female youth MP vulu wente share the entire Uganda kita share oyema studio now kira lo bol kui okay ko no de candidates tia kanogi hotel kita mi yano chiante munyorni chiante eni Lutino mati chung, vulu mati chung. Kiti nongo chana ekwe. I think even the IGG should interest themselves. Ikwipa vulu.
Mikwetu kama
kiti nongo chana kikwene. Where are you getting the money you're spending?
No, no, wate ni mo bolu kuipa juma disabled. Juma tika kuoke ngoro. Look mi kano dano ne. Ke kano dano o ke kano lo bolu kuyo because mugo lo bolu kuyo no tika mi ario ke kan. Ka ini gwa ko dano mi achele Pierre bicho. No lo kuyo.
Yeah, bolu kuyi northern youth MP and awoje prime. Me, the main one, by election commission of Yarua. Candidate Uberdana there. Achel was the daughter of a minister. Those are the people that are grooming them. Because no in Nyara, in the water, in the Ankola, a care office. A care office, the resources that come, and Matala minister, your general, your minister, your MP, have even a share in that money. So they are confining their wealth.
Grooming dealers,
yes,
but not leaders.
Candidate were there. DP candidate was there. The UPC candidate did not even give single cent. But Vulu, but no kui mi there kapara ngwen.
Those are genuine votes.
That was genuine vote. Ma Vulu wani, why chamu change ni? But we are going to vote the right leader. Candidate make a year ni cannot even deliberate on youth issues. So merke yeni, we need to give platform, equal platform. Kere vulu maktigi kero kidong gina raji ya chwele ne penye ni grooming tie gina tie yene pangeo pengo joma ti ofisi gilwor vulu ma oluto giti nge mi academic background mi ergo tela because jo agede lwenyi kom gina oluto joma go cher university joma giti ki kar tai an ge bera waje wiane a yinti ki pepa ti yenti to a merlo kwan itene ane
itela
yes they attempted to come to me na work chu I accept when me teach con berpia where I cannot.
Eno ke kete kanoni ke mi chene. Uno be gamo.
No, pa be gamo. Pa be gamo tiana any. Pa la ring let me tell you. Pa be gamo tiana any. Let me tell you ni pa la ring.
You mangeli de la tell me come.
No, let me tell you. Pa la ring let me tell you. Ana be ngeoni whether I don't make it. Achung. Ano kui abe na Maria no kui Pierre B. And those are genuine youth mobile kui. Angeoni chuna is not chuna pa bugiri chuna pa vulu eni.
Fudak bete du.
Abtu du ka chuna. But don't pa be du ki vulu.
Kakari banya amet mona kili. Onen chano kilo lok ma pera tek. Pate NRM pere ka julo dano. Gi pere ka moma gi fonyo yelo tela fonya. Eno ni in ma chalo in banya ma pat ke in pangeni mono itela tela mo NRM.
Wati cham kwanzi. Pini pe wati kere.
Ka moma gi julo yelo tela.
That joma chero kuno. The category are there.
Mier ko bet kada, ñu mier bet ngar mo mano cha weng, la dit ngar na cha lu pe chwa ko ba. Eno ni tima terra da wa konyo dano ning me bien tela. Ki dong mi ario la pen mi agiki. There's this principle mo ni mono, wa wek go bet lu chan, wek tela go bet yo. Eno na ngoma NRM tika timo ne. Ki pok chan na ching dano kweje. Forget about lock me gene ko PDM mo ne.
Iti waju vulu ke iti waju dano weng.
Ati ka waju dano weng, pian chan tima terra da. Lu bol kui. Banya lu bol kui. Kake mio alibario. Chero la ko tame.
Palare pe lo mo e kere wilo ma mere dano be lu chan.
E non ne vola.
Mucha Siciliani. Mucha
Bacon no kamuchar lo ka ini. Gamen ay pete mi amuchar.
In that way.
Tika wije.
Kawa meeting we're addressing certain issues. We need to face facts. There's what they call the budget constraint. It is very true there is gap in the grooming cadres. Kita even what they because budget one is large. And ka ini donye budget, Berumamigi is dictated by your thinking.
Your loyalty.
Kaya mi orienté doit mal me peroni. Kaya mi te vote ki oui me peroni. Now kaya mi te pay to nguri where bete yeni o mabe chi were in bene bere giri ni twiji chi ki ngwaye bere wote nera ni okay kanki ki o karuma kanki o kamoni ti jomo kede magi ini donyo kamoni itika don jara itika don jara ba mabe ngara mon petamani mir ka bok lok wandi kwere. Of course there are a lot of gaps which are there. The gaps are there in terms of the politics of this country, in terms of the politics of the world in general. Gaps still here. And kanga to the aspect of Chene is going to be eliminated from politics. No unity can heal. The aspect of Chene at the moment is one of the fundamental things. Get away in Europe. The first thing we pay how much do I have? It might not be very maybe about down, but this whole thing of politics needs a lot of Chene. Ke beruki down, pero beruki down ujo neba anong timba. Amir cherka chumi per igor dar what people more pay me giba. Just what it is courtesy. La we go maga maga we acher tanga go tanga kada kila kada gi ko kenyu ka go mare. But no pima mo e on be maki yeni me gi berutie. Gi mati on tiero posters me reprinting, ngom me reprinting. Now, Chene plays a big part, but not totally. Chene plays the whole thing of politics. I will mean examples. Guru district. Ngar borom tamni wa right. Gere ngurino tiki Chene madung malo wa right. Wa was a sitting MP who gets about 46 million a month.
I was on ground during primary. Let me tell you, Karamano Kebino in the real election pa isini maunguru bien yeni or I didn't have much money.
And let me tell you,
Balotiana primary.
And Onguri is someone arrange you. Onguri has very little. Very little. I know Onguri Bella, I sit with him almost every evening. Watch here and wire. But on your one. Are you telling me that young councillor, who be me a councillor, ba? Or take a chain loyal to the one? You see, sometimes that very much as chain to you. There's that bit looking down watching it enough. Is like, when you watch the UPC chap went and got over 300 votes. Now, those are votes among watching it. Much as Kivilui, I think you deserve my vote. Pian and then query money. We kind of pay no any somewhere. It's win. Money cannot share because we with certain factors, but with other factors in Beretivon. Let us go to Toji or Court Peter. Guinea, is it Majudogo? You can imagine. So, I remember watching first of all, how you groom yourself also matters. Much as the other factors will come in. Factors will come in don't need to support you as a person. It is very true to you watching the chobachi to chorne on yellow men and kaba any kidur when you those ones are there. I cannot deny that. But you when the men never any carry chene. Can now down Chalomao, the Karma Mao Burka in 96. And I was in Laivi. There was a slogan. Chamato Bolinga. Chamato Bolikimao, Mao, what you did, Papa Port will a wet. That was the slogan by then. But by that time, people were voting quality.
Competent.
Ni in ka chair ka cha de moana down chala dimola gini kede be yera dimola car kede ger ko yam doge lokko ba be no tiko ni na parliament but watch the en car ke me wa any buñu lokko ba but that was a political statement. See, the world ka ba warati chair en wa wuchu vulul werwa anda ti advanced vuluba anda ti dier ke ngay way vul ka na jema be ti borga dugo bot vul kay wani jema de ti bol da ko bot da ti me dier ke ñum si ver fu pabi declare ka koy kabati yeba be furi but one chalu volumir wangi atini by the time we chair into elective politics olo ti la titijbo jog la ti chede mo matitiri but most importantly kon looking gang when looking gang ngi mitibu jemi kwiri ni la teni edit kere chene ne pereba ol kwere money ti weird dara di money ol money rawa chini ali bari yo money en ali ba dek money en ero tie vulu mo kene wo chu di ko choni an ba mero chu ken ngare bo ti chu peer factor but no campaign within the 5 years irmora record ti ning is serving kere we LC level pa LC korni gere pa LC ni beru ngara mo da ritali kin dano kin gang kay cher lo ki bolu kin gang gi ñu mëna lo ma migi kere ka way ha wuta ngare no duwi kampara la mer mo ma ko ñepere i kor mo gar yo to election e chako yo po de we ko de wa cha anyer vola for postponing gini pitire maja it is about us it also contribute mir you build yourself ken wax wo ci lo daba kere ngar mo de ba enemy to julini en bela luori in the first place ha bu luori way ñeeri enemy pechal pa Zakaria Olum gi mo noni ñeeri nga ngamu replacing Zakaria Olum la rema en dia gere
Simon
Simon yet Zakaria no julu Simon yet all day from la yibi mabu o chero producing Zakaria o producing yet bon no ya ni andong ba da bi wexo gini do mi bon nga bor yet an ki mi kwil mo iru yet
kena mer ko teme
ma ñote kietwa
na nero wan ben ma kum kar wan yela ya la dit moni katika julli kere bo do teme goro mara jal vul ba kum kar wi kel ba inen chero amin exemple kay bor jero tema pe kin vul won magi tieni pe momo wacani pe cher bola dit ba po gam chene ki bola dit bat be wacci gi jal we be kit en ka gok in piani in gi pe o piani ga be der yer ka kabieto ba yer ko mi ko cher ko fu bat ka joni ini magi worki bacci giati da dit ke cher bor ben chiri kongba foni jal we jemi kitimo kiten because ngar mo mo ker ping mo di ping ni jal be pi abi foni tene it's not there la dir mo bin on 5 minutes of his time mi repeating yere martini ni and julu dan sometimes is all about nerani ngati mo o kenyu ni ning that's the julu ko kan o kenyu mo ni ning o luenya o beru ni ning now for you be watching okay the direction manga to turn any o beru be kero beru no beru be let me follow that gere for what you do Acholi kaj that one can use as a role model you can use lieutenant as a role model dan chero mo gide there mo ke mi ro ne pe ko yab doge ne ko mo furo yab doge kata ka do yab doge be postpone ne ko mo wi ne ko diri maja but kay beru ko is very interesting juludan is not about in me beru and ngar money but 5 minutes kila tela money it will help
kakare foyo mateka da yen mai tika neno Tommy Bear TV watika chero ka dola mi agiki Miguel tamma migi mai miyo ki vulu matika donye tela ngomo mi argo tim atika ne kira mi da ke kario cha chero bot biro nen chan
tama foyo mateka dana mateka libowa ke biro madon matie kain ke o mera host ka chero gi kona mera kuon ke congratulating jomo karo ku wen era mera waje gini he pin madet sia nyim pene ichane ana wanyani tingwa ga mutumi boy bulu mangeu pe meteo and we are not going to sit back and see you destroy the city. We shall always new polkar do your benarni or choke kama choke at our level. Karon kama kera perong to give you but I'm gonna mera white any Amira white ni gen mama timo 20 plus years ago Amira ni yema bironi 2031 ngaromo team enemy are from a member of parliament dugu chung LC5 unyo mayor there are people ma kache wawaje ni actually 2 million Ugandans 2 million dano chiron petan yine kan to be the parliament for all these years Yema Birne, you either come back for a lower position or you rest and bring someone to lead. Mao team we congratulate him for that. Well, one way China why Mao is a leader. And then Kenny actually Ian Kong work for you to become a leader. Are you willing to do that? But don't wait to be defeated in an election. Mo food warang ni we are willing to do that. Ma girki anybody can down man did not support any other candidate apart from myself. And a gentleman who was a campaign manager, that is Maurice Udong. Penabera Chwako, content, about Chwako integrity. So, Legoni, Lotella, do you make a doctor like a Jomamir being doctor? When Nanny, beside Tiana Moatega in Nani, where ye like a car, or do you mean any, were building integrity, or do the one who bet chatter or circle to Tiana?
Kakare, for him, I tell the Matia, the Gibori,
I did piloting local mentorship. Michael ni tieno bergena be higena chel mane ne wila ini chila kuri jo mane lo wachuli kan ka go na vulu matie oloka yero mati yele mer ke yenjo mo mer ke twal tiana ki lwenye kome ingeo tek dong ingeo ka dong mer lwenye kome ka dong changwa ni vulu ni speed e gwa nge dong e goyo gwara ki ma raja de so le kuri lo ne mer ki ko ni vulu ni speed e gwa ini ana beru gel president
yalwe politics boy
na aberu gel president aberu minister aberu JRC ko la telo teno e level ci doka biyo ka chung councilor 5 de no dok speed agwa so le kuri lo keni ki marching vulu ki yabwangi kama gente war direction ma right ki ket gi ping ki loket gi lu diro mergo gunen ni mer oluto go empowering vulu makwire because lu teno gi betie so go ber kay wax joma kwire go ber office go ber anyano nyimgi gen mo ak te tiaro tiano wan jo mo ne mo wati tiaro wati donye la ping ni no mo bene wo wajini ba bana yan lwen yikomwa so gele mer ko giko
Actually, the grooming should not only be in political spaces.
Yes.
Foi ma terre da la dit apita banya lok ma mbigi mi agiki ne kan ne wajo ma beere da ge lutela pa vulu ne eni ni mono ngat man le yar wati ene ko no watu e kwere ka wana lok grooming wa de lok tem
ne li wati ri do ba rom ti ri per pa dit dok ba kar ko wiyo now mi a chiel go beru raj ka an mi a studio kan mapa foi lo dir ene ya choli amira ko ki foi la di ton no by the gena choli pengeni for the first time in the history of this country during regime pato dong as the secretary general ene kamala dillo go fruno percentage ma dirlo way
Tiana obe duang la kai.
mer ñone la ten ma moi uti matek uti kuiri ma choli ku biro ti wor ma wi wo mal kere wan mo ti office e mo ngel wi rofti kam ken wor ma no wa jenya ti on mira fo and then ki gan kan mira fo tema hangi down don't take time in la diti ngoma timba ni real sleeps bere di kale no chako di ko wotio pe ko ma pari ganga ni do ko chalo or yaro do ko chalo kor do ko chalo ngo wa jwa wangi cher ko no eno da chuli pener e oni ke daru chako bay tongbo la diti ki chero left and right but one ka o mitni do dirbe kar ke do ko we need to restrict certain hatterens comme do diro it is sometimes an ka mer gi money it's not about political party ankar mala nyano futi UPC acha ko ber kila nyen bala nyen piera no tie tammo ni mi buye mo amero there's some brain ma mega mono wan chalo kitie no amar ko cha lo wo cha ko ber kwere and we learn a lot chi da gere vulu ko kakare pala ring vulu needs a lot and sometimes berani bi na wachi ni ka vulu tikal wen ba wa vulu en ken gi and that's what sometimes I leo ki bod wan do dio kenen vulu giti donge ba pa da te sai la vulu pe kinika glier Pierre Kachala no maren giti kalwen gini boy ka gini mira wachi ni okay dongu donge mado karma gira ene da wego but ka da ma o chia do ka nge it weyo la ngoti we to chia chia ken man you know that fair do man know which money chan actually we might not fix certain problems so with the volume I think in most cases chale one again romo you can attest to that ampa ngole ken ka kuigi kama tiye awaya wani mu kati ene mati kwere chi gen kera gunyu ene kere gunyu pekere ki kuruni mero ber meggi in their way. Boberu channel this time Kenero campaign Boberu ka enemy. All candidates may actually go ka mobilizing in la dilo. Ka presidency bolit la dilo President Museveni. The rest wando otio mo akikai. Now Anmatika representing la dilo. Do you expect me charni kachako yelo ngarmo ne matika campaigning ir candidate mamega? I mean what that is domestic violence man you what they are. When you actually went to what you are making a push on
kakara foi ma terre da foi in me beru kanero tammi be TV inir matirni wa beru kanyo ko lok ma pera terre da alay ko ni mo ni subscribing page ma mekwa I following one ki dak ben nen ngo ma pol gare wa karamero foi manager ma mekwa Samuel Lara for la dit Wilfred Akay ki da for producer la dit Ogan Road Emma ya kidong bene in may beru kanena wa mateka da petini wa weko chunka kan wa beru kanena tirane lokum julu tele ya juli ma per teke pe wa julu wono dilas eto wa julu wono lutela ki come ma diri ma gi beru lo leyo jalo way mo don Philippe ne ni chon nga way ke wer wa we bola ke nye o dugula leyo ma be ya juli pay ngeyo diri ma en Miguel diri ma Richard ene gi ber lo leyo ci ameta mona foge mi bieno ka nywak ne kwetwa foyo la dir Brian Miguel fo la dir Richard au nen chana pil kidong la dir Peter Banya tine ni banya beru ka lok ma chal way en banya lok ma wabe donye yu ngene o bu lok ma chal way RCC men député RCC bien lokum bien ya choli lis mon ni age kweno ma nya chola chele kanu beri ye chino donc mer cholo diangone men lokum restocking wabe beru ki gum ma dit ma nywak ne o foy ma tek